so love co-leading this DTS with you.
It's been great.
So awesome. It's great. Next, I had a teacher call me something about a dog and a colonoscopy. Not going to be able to come to next week to teach.
That is a little bit hard.
He canceled 3 days. What are we going to do?
Yes. I don't know. What should one do? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
All right. Woohoo! So, have we got our slideshow? Not yet. Okay. Doesn't matter. If you have got to find a DTS or a second level school teacher in a hurry, the European Leaders Learning Community has a list of speakers on our website. Ooh.
It's good. Oh, Laura, good to see you.
Yes,
Oh,
good to see
Laura,
you.
Good
Yes,
to see you again.
thanks.
How's it
I
going?
like your hat.
Yes, thank you. I love my
Yeah,
hats.
yeah.
I always have hats. If you see me
Yes.
without a hat, it's a
Yes.
special occasion.
Yes.
I just have a question because I have
Yes.
some new young leaders on our campus.
Do you now?
Yes, and I just love them to bits. But I'm very limited, and I just want to give them some more input.
Yes. Okay.
You know.
What would one do in that situation?
What would one do?
What would one do?
That's a
We
good
should
question.
find out.
I think you're seeing the theme here. So, still no slideshow? Anybody? The good news is that in March, from the 6th to 10th of March, the European Leaders Learning Community, I think it's the third slide now already, is going to be running a leadership development encounter. And it is a week-long online learning experience, leadership development experience. And it is based on the LDC. It is an amazing opportunity for young, old leaders of all kinds to come and enjoy some input and also to connect with one another. The information is also found on the ELLC website.
You on?
Yes.
You know how we have like 40 staff, and you're pretty much mentoring 20 of them.
Yes, as one does.
I was thinking maybe we could encourage some of them to maybe find some other mentors or coaches besides you.
As much as I don't like let go control, but that's a good question. That's a good idea, good point. But what should one do?
I don't know. What should one do?
So, luckily, also on the European Leaders Learning Community website, we have a list of mentors, coaches, debriefers, and spiritual directors. Thank you. Like my brain went blank there.
Wow. Okay, Laura.
Yes. Yes.
I'm running staff meeting for the 550 billionth time.
I love it when you love staff.
Because
lead
my
staff
input
meetings.
is so amazing and so
Yes.
dynamic.
I like to heckle you.
Yes, that is very good. It adds
true.
a bit of a charming thing to it.
Yes.
That's great. But still, I just feel I want to give something more. And where can I, how do I find that input?
What would one do?
What
Where
would
would you
do?
go
That's
for
a
that?
great question.
Again, you know where you're going to go. So over the last 27 months, the European Leaders Learning Community has put out a monthly topic and 4 resources for each of those topics. So you have a plethora of resources on the website to choose from for anything, including your staff meeting. So I think here we've got 2 slides. These are just 2 of the pages that are on our website in our archives. Just to say, the archives and our resource are open. Our resources with the names and of the teachers and of the mentors and those sort of things are behind a sort of what's the word? Wall, so that you have to sign in and log in. And that is for security reasons, because of course we don't want to just put people's emails on a website that's open.
Right.
So, but these are all open. You can go and download them and show them to your staff or watch them yourselves. So that is on our archives.
Wow, Laura, stop. Over here, Laura. It's great. Wow.
Guess what?
No, I don't know
Guess
what.
what? I'm training for
I don't like
a
to guess what.
marathon. Training for a marathon.
That's good.
But
Good
I've been
marathon.
trying to watch videos as I train. I've hit 3 light posts.
That's not advised.
Do you know of like a podcast or something I could listen to instead of watch the videos while
It's a
I'm
good
training?
point. Like podcast. But where would you
Yeah.
find one? Yeah. What would one
What
do?
what would one do?
What should one do?
So, all of the videos all of our media content is on our
All of those can be found as videos on our archives as well as podcasts. So there's a lot of resources available on the European Leaders Learning Community. It is something that we're excited to be able to share with you. But there's a lot of potential. There's a lot more that we want to do. You guys, the ELG was put onto the website so that we could get more people to know about what's going on in the ELLC. And for instance, at this conference, we decided to run what we called the Vision Clinic, because we want to link up the mentors with people that need mentoring, or the coaches with people that need coaching. So if you are someone that's still looking for some sort of mentoring or coaching, or just to share your ideas or talk to someone, please remember to sign up for the Vision Clinic. There's another one on Thursday afternoon. And now, I'm just trying to think about like what other things we could do with the ELLC. Does anyone have any ideas?
You know what? I got an idea. You know what? You go to all these conferences. Well, for some this might be the first one, but believe me, there will be more. Then you get a link to a lot of resources. Maybe to a Dropbox, to a Google something, and then, where was it again? It drives me crazy. So what if we loaded all the resources from this onto there, and from now on, from every conference, leadership conference, we load everything on the same address? Yeah. What if we don't need to, look everywhere for an hour to try and find whatever from another? The same with leadership, training. So that could be for the LDE, LTSs, all kinds of other leadership training. Look one place, look no further. And some best practice documents. My gosh, every base will have to come up with child protection policies on and GPDF or all the best practice. At least you can just look at some samples and then you just adjust a little bit and voila, you don't have to just invent everything from the beginning. Templates of all kinds of things. Just a little bit, just the name and the logo and whatever. I'll keep the logo and the name, it's fine. We could even load all the foundational VIRAM documents, the Red Sea this and the Desert that, and all of that in there, the covenants and the stuff. Yes, and precious. And of course, we have it all. We could make it all, not just in English, but in French and Spanish and Danish and other big languages. And we could have announcements of some key things in there as well. Maybe urgent prayer points even. We could have a leadership bulletin board. And help, we just lost our cook for this big conference. Somebody out there? We could, the potential is endless. We could have a book discussion. I talked to somebody today, said, man, this year I really want to nail this thing about kingdom. So what if, good luck doing that in a year, by the way. It's pretty good. But we could have a book discussion, a big group of people that want to study the same thing. That's a good idea, actually, mind you. We could have walkers. We walk together on something. There could be actually somebody just gathering around one of the Gandalfs in our group, like Keith and others, to learn a certain thing. it's endless. But the ELC, that's part of us. That's for all leaders in Europe. It's not a thing that is happening over here. It's an integrated part. It's our thing.
Thanks, Tove. And thanks, Johan and Laura, for being our actors. Can we just have the last 3 slides on the slideshow? Sorry. All right. So you can find the website. And every month, the next slide, we come out with a new topic, a new theme. Join the Facebook group if you haven't already. And then the next slide, I've signed many of you up already, but if you would like to sign up also, you can find that on the website to get a monthly email with all of the links. So you don't even have to go looking for them. So that's all I have to say about the ELLC. If you've got any other questions, you can come and speak to anyone who is up here. I'm really excited to be able to share. And Tove? Oh, and Tove says, email any good ideas to the email that's on the website. All right.
Excellent.